Yes, sir. My trigger. Back up in this thing, man. Today, we got another dark one on deck, man. Today, I'm reacting to some creepy TikToks that'll make you reevaluate life itself. But before we hop into that, man, go ahead and spam that like button right now so we can run the numbers up on the algorithm. And you don't even got to think about it later. And then if you haven't already, man, go ahead and hit that sub button, man. Join the family, man. This is the most lit and active community on YouTube, period, man. And to everybody who's already subbed up, man, I truly appreciate each and every one of you guys for helping me build this community from the ground up, man. But let's hop into the video, man. It's up today.
Why is nobody talking about this? Mark Zuckerberg is not who you think he is. Just roll the clips.
But it is going to bother you because you're human, and I was human. I am human still. But I was just referring to myself in the past. Not that I was not human. Mark, are the allegations true that you are secretly a lizard? I'm gonna have to go with no on that. I am not a lizard. But keep the high quality comments coming in, please. This is surely on track to be a great live Q&A if we continue getting.
There is actually no way. Did you see the last clip? He couldn't even look at the camera straight.
Hey, I could picture him getting a brain implant and turning himself into an AI, honestly.
Russian naval craft have arrived at the site of the U.S. drone downing in the Black Sea. CNN's Oren Lieberman is working his sources for us over at the Pentagon. Oren, U.S. officials believe the wreckage would be extremely difficult to retrieve, but the Russians appear to be trying. What are you hearing from your sources?
Two U.S. officials tell us that the Russian Navy, essentially Russian assets in the Black Sea, were able to reach the crash site of the MQ-9 drone. That crash site, about 70 miles or so, approximately 70 miles southwest of the Crimean Peninsula. The Russian Navy has ships based in Crimea, so it wouldn't have been that difficult for them to get their ships to the crash site. Of course, the crucial question, and this is what's unclear, is how much, if anything, were the Russians able to recover from the MQ-9 drone. Earlier today, at a press conference with Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin and Chairman of the Joint Chiefs, General Mark Milley, it was Milley who said there probably isn't all that much wreckage there to recover. It was in about 4,000 to 5,000 feet deep of water there.
Damn, they really debowed it.
Why was NASA in this pyramid? Well, this pyramid holds a secret that might shock you. There's a very interesting acoustic effect that happens when you clap at the base of this pyramid. The sound travels up the steps and is echoed back in the sound of a bird. Have a listen.
If you clap in front of an Egyptian pyramid, nothing happens because the sound goes away. But here, the sound comes back.
The echo you're hearing sounds exactly like the call of a quetzal bird. Now, interestingly enough, the quetzal bird was the symbol of the Mayan god Kukulkan, who the pyramid was named after, and it's got many people believing that the effect was done on purpose. But there's more. Within walking distance of the pyramid, you can hear another interesting sound effect. Now, it's clear that the Mayans had a very strong understanding of acoustics and sound. But there's a really interesting theory going around that the ancients actually used sound to build these structures.
Look at that compared to modern architecture, bro.
Okay, I kid you not. I'm gonna walk, okay? You can see my feet walking. Here's a beautiful desert. Okay, I'm kind of in my neighbor's yard. But look. Okay, you can't see it here, but I zoom in. What the heck? Like, look at this. Like, I just literally walked. So it cannot be the camera. It cannot be the camera. Okay? I'm down here. I'm by the ground. Look up. Guess what? It's still there. I'm up here. Hi. See? Hi. And look, still there. Can anybody explain this to me? No matter where I go, no matter what I do, I'm gonna run this way. Guess what? Still there. So, if anyone can explain this to me, that'd be really cool. Because I'm slightly confused right now. Anyway, it's a pretty tree. See from far away, you can't see anything. You zoom in, boom.
It's either the glare from the sun or the Anunnaki.
If you've ever had a kidney stone, you know that they suck, and scientists have actually found an interesting method to pass them faster and cheaper than going to the doctor. The price is admission to your local amusement park. Originally, several unwitting test subjects reported their kidney stone being dislodged after riding Disneyland's Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Dr. Wartinger wanted to test this himself and used a silicone mold of a kidney with real urine and kidney stones inside, and then he shoved that mold into a backpack. Him and his team rode the same ride 240 times and reported their findings. They found undeniable evidence that riding a moderate intensity roller coaster can help pass a small kidney stone, and that sitting in the back was most effective with a 64% success rate compared to the 17% when sitting up front.
Hey, that just saved me a future visit to the doctor.
Pay attention. In today's technology, glitching like this is impossible. Look at her face. Looks like demonic blood drip creature. Even pulled the tongue out look. This is person behind her, who also glitched and even looks like Jay-Z. This is crazy.
Hey, that did look like Jay-Z though. That's too trippy. That's definitely drones.
Oh, you guys look at his eye? Look at his eye. Look at this reptilian's eye, y'all. Look at the fucking eye. Man, I'm trying to tell y'all, if y'all don't think reptilians are among us, if you think they're not on TV, if you think you're not walking past them, you are sadly mistaken.
Hey, he was completely unaware too. Usually you only see it for a split second. And on the side note, my man need to change the batteries in his smoke detector. Oh my God.
Have you heard of Earth's dirty little secret? Our planet has rings just like Saturn, but these rings are not made up of ice and rock. They're actually made up of space junk. Estimates indicate that there are over 500,000 pieces of space junk weighing over 9,000 tons which orbit Earth. And this debris is made up of non-functioning satellites, rocket parts and other debris that have accumulated over the years. Sadly, these objects pose a significant threat to active satellites and spacecraft and can even cause damage to the International Space Station. So efforts are underway to clean up this space debris, but it's a challenging and costly process. Until then, Earth's rings of space junk will continue to orbit our planet, a testament to humanity's impact on the cosmos.
Hey, we would figure out how to pollute space.
Did you know that Hugh Hefner was f***ing weird? First off, the only reason Playboy even started was because he leaked the nudes. He literally stole Marilyn Monroe's nudes and put them on the first cover of Playboy, which is the only reason anyone even cared. He enjoyed cosplaying as a Mormon by having 27 girlfriends under 27 at all times. I'm pretty sure that's religious appropriation. You don't live in Utah. He was very into cosplay. He also sometimes cosplayed as a pharmacist and would give quaaludes to all the girls on their nights out, calling them thigh openers. But there is one good thing about knowing Hugh Hefner, and that was knowing Holly Madison. So at least we got Holly out of this whole thing. Love you, Holly.
Hey, Hugh Hef really had a roster.
So yesterday, the New York Post posted this. Here are the best and worst states for surviving a zombie apocalypse. The way they putting out zombie news, they're definitely conveying the message. They even put the states that's most prepared for a zombie apocalypse. The red states are the least prepared, so you have California, Texas, Florida, etc. They even included in the article how to unalive a zombie. Like, why would this be news if it's so far-fetched and it's not reality? And they even included a go-to weapons list: shotgun, handgun, baseball bat, etc. If that's not conditioning and predictive programming, then I really don't know what is.
Hey, y'all might catch me out in Laramie, Wyoming. Hey, who do you call for that?
We're going to talk about the World Wide Web. Guess what the World Wide Web started? The first ever web browser and web server started in the same place CERN was. It gets better. Watch this.
If you look at here, you can see that the W is the 6. So www666. I don't know, it's like a little too simple, isn't it?
Not only that, guess who's in charge of protecting him?
Swiss members of the Swiss Guard, that elite force that's provided security at the Vatican since 1506. News Nightly's Alan Holdren was there as they took their oath to protect the Pope and serve the Church.
Y'all heard it, the de facto military of the... I'm just going to point to it, y'all.
I don't know about that one. I think that's a far reach. Tell me what y'all think.
The truth about XXXTentacles. So we all remember what the news said happened to him. But what if I told you he was either set up or he's still alive till this day? I'm telling you right now, he really is gone. The record label set him up. If you didn't know, X was a very spiritual rapper. He said a lot of things that the government does not want you to know about, including how to awaken your pineal gland, all kind of stuff like that. Just watch this video.
And then I think it's ultra hertz. If I play with those frequencies, right, I can target certain parts of the mind, target the frequency to go to certain parts of the mind, and I can literally, like, if I want you to astral project, right? You know what astral projection is?
He literally just explained how you could use frequencies to target and make the mind do certain things. And he also exposed how these record labels are using bad frequencies to mess with people's mind. These record labels literally use music to brainwash people. Why do you think you'd be feeling a certain type of way after listening to certain music?
X was just too tapped in.
This man identifies as a dog, and he turned himself into one to fulfill his lifelong dream. The Japanese man says he's wanted to be an animal ever since he could remember. Things started when he bought a realistic dog costume, which cost him over $15,000. He went viral after showing off his tricks and chasing a ball. But now, Toko has bought a dog cage to sleep in. Toko explained that when he's a dog, he gets locked in the cage at night and paws at the cage to be set free to truly embody the dog. Toko decided to keep his identity hidden as he worries his friends might think he's weird.
Hey, his girl is a real one though. She was right along with it.
You know. Time to expose some more pizza files, if you know what I'm saying. Now this is pure speculation, right?
We've known each other for years. Yeah. You've been to my house. We've had pizza. Girl after my own heart. Do we love a pizza or what? We love a pizza. It's so much fun. Now, someone did. I was told that you were.
Okay, that wasn't weird at all. I actually heard other people talking about Jennifer Aniston's pizza parties.
Was it good?
Oh, what
he make it himself? Pizza was better than Clooney's. They both made. Everybody made a certain kind of pizza.
There's no pizza we didn't love. Something that he does.
5 different kinds. 5 different kinds or 6 different kinds of pizza that night. Clooney's was excellent.
I don't know. That might have been a Freudian slip.
Not a lot of people talk about this, but you know Chadwick Boseman, right?
Yeah.
You know how he died, right? Cancer.
Yeah, he didn't tell like nobody.
Literally, he hinted for it, bro. In an interview, he literally said like he knew he had cancer. The interviewer asked him, she goes, "Can you give us any intel about Black Panther 2?"
Okay.
And he just straight up goes, "I'm dead."
Damn.
He's like, and she's like, "No, stop it." And he's like, "I'm dead."
What about Black Panther 2? Anything?
I'm dead.
No, we're not ready for you to be dead, Chadwick.
I am.
Imagine everyone who talked to him about like his future and everything, and he knows he'll never amount to it because he won't be there for it.
I don't know. You think he was talking about the cancer or his character in the movie?
Rumors have circulated for years about a hidden chamber within the Great Pyramid of Giza, but few knew the truth until recently. Deep within the pyramid, archaeologists discovered a mysterious room, but what hasn't been revealed is what was found hidden inside. These leaked documents found on the dark web reveal ancient scrolls covered in extraterrestrial inscriptions. The glyphs contain information about advanced technology, time travel, and even alien biology. The discovery has been kept a closely guarded secret, with only a select few allowed access to the parchments. Conspiracy theorists speculate that the parchments contain even more incredible secrets waiting to be uncovered. The truth may be out there, but this amazing discovery will cause scholars to question everything they thought they knew about ancient civilizations.
And you know they're not going to share none of that technology with us.
And now it's time for another episode of We Sure Don't Make It Like That Anymore, where we'll be looking at old inventions that didn't stand the test of time. First up on our list, we have the motor-powered pushchair. And it seems like a good idea until you crash, and then it's game over. And next, we have the bicycle rollerblades. And I'm not sure what the braking system's like, but I could imagine you'll constantly bang into things. But if this doesn't tickle your fancy, you might want to upgrade to the electric-powered rollerblades. And again, if you crash with this, it's a wrap. And if you're not scared of heights, you might consider the bicycle aeroplane. But you've really got to put your trust in the driver with this one. But if you want to go solo and you're feeling adventurous, you might consider doing the one-man aeroplane, aka the Batman. And before the days that cyclists used to have reflective colours, mums used to literally put a sign on their child's back. You better know how to read. And of course, we all get upset when there's no room for prams on the bus. So this is how they used to do it back in the day. But of course, we sure don't make it like that anymore.
Hey, no way they left the babies in the stroller.
There is a study by Morgan Stanley Financial. They did a, you can go find it too. It's online. It's called The Rise of the She Economy. In that sort of research, they postulate that by 2030, women between the ages of 25 and 44, something like 52%. I hope I'm getting my numbers right. Something like 45 to 52%.
It's over half.
Yeah, over
it is going to be over half
of women of marriageable age will be single for the rest of their lives. They will not reproduce unless they get unless they artificial insemination, but they will be unmarried and childless during those ages by 2030, which is like a very, very steep incline. In fact, they are so certain of this that they did this research on Morgan Stanley so their investors would know what to invest in the coming decade.
Everybody about to be on Hinge. Bro, I can't believe they just handed us a $10 million L like that. But with that being said, guys, that was the video. Thank you for coming to kick it with me. Let me know what you guys thought about these creepy TikToks in the comments below. And until next time, y'all take care of yourself.